So back in college, there was this one girl who was richer than Scrooge McDuck, and she never wanted a boyfriend. Why? Because she knew every guy would only be with her for the money. Her parents were strict Catholics, hardcore stuff, church every day, prayers, traditions, everything. And they kept insisting she needed a boyfriend. They told her she had to bring him home at least once so they could meet him. One day, she tells me, "Listen, I know you're busy, but I need you to pretend you're my boyfriend in front of my parents. I'll pay you $10,000. So we shook hands, deal was done. Then she sends me these paragraphs about religion, and I have 1 week to learn this stuff. And I'm learning about Abraham, Jesus, and finally, the day of the official meet comes. I walk in ready as ever. I meet her parents. They ask me about my background, if I'm religious, all that stuff. And honestly, it was easy. Piece of cake. Lying felt natural. Turns out her parents weren't even as hardcore as I thought. I'm thinking, that's it? That's what I've been stressed about for the whole week? But then, her little fat brother storms out of his room, and little did I know, he was the final Bible boss. As soon as I saw him, I immediately knew that this was going to be a problem. Right after we greeted, he literally started testing me. He was literally waiting for me to mess this up. I mean, I get it. I would also be mad if someone was supposedly dating my sister. So then we sit down and he didn't stop questioning. Every time I say something, he looks at me and he's literally analyzing me from inside and out. And then the dinner comes. It's the same thing. I can't even eat properly. I feel like I'm in some kind of interview. And the worst part is, he is calm, which somehow makes it even worse. At this point, I'm thinking, yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna blow my cover, and there's no way I'm getting out of this. And then finally, later at night, he got up and went to sleep. And then I felt a wave of relief like, okay, finally, I survived. But the problems and danger didn't end there. I still had to get the money and somehow get it out of the house. At this point, I was just thinking, please let this night end. Eventually, everything wrapped up, and finally, I got a moment alone with her. And I go, all right, where's my 15K? And she just looks at me and goes, wait, you thought that I was actually gonna pay you? And in that moment, everything went silent. And I'm thinking, there's no way. There's actually no way that I just went through all of this for nothing. And then she started smiling, like, relax, I'm kidding. I have it in my safe. Oh, of course she has a safe. But now there's a problem. I can't walk out of the house holding a bag of money because there are cameras outside. Her parents are literally in the next room, and there's no way that she can just transfer it to me. So we're just standing there trying to figure out how am I supposed to leave with 15K without looking suspicious. And so what we ended up doing was probably at the same time the dumbest, riskiest, and also smartest solution possible. We took the money and taped it under my shirt. And then I had to walk out of the house like everything was normal. I said goodbye to her parents. I was acting casually while I'm basically carrying an entire bank under my clothes. So I get to my car, I sat down, and I was literally thinking, if anything goes wrong right now, I'm finished. But somehow, I didn't get into a car accident and I made it home. I was safe and $15,000 richer for doing the dumbest thing ever. So yeah, next time someone offers you money for something weird, you should probably maybe ask a few more questions first. And also, if anyone needs a Catholic boyfriend, well, my prices have gone up. So, what do we have at the end of this video? I didn't find religion, I didn't find God, I didn't find the love of my life, but I found the money.